Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Tech Gamers World. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get through the Cultists Tower in Final Fantasy VI. So before we get it started here, if you could click that like button and subscribe to Tech Gamers World, I'm always going to have new and exciting content from the world of video games and technology dropping all the time. So with that said, let's get it started. So this is Final Fantasy VI. This is the Pixel Remaster version, being played on a Nintendo Switch. And as you can see, we are in the world of ruin, right outside the Cultists Tower, also known as the Fanatics Tower in the North American version of Final Fantasy III. In North America, Final Fantasy VI was called Final Fantasy III, so that's why you sometimes hear it referred to both ways. But I call it Final Fantasy VI, so this is the Cultists Tower. So, here we are. So the Cultists Tower is located on what was the Serpent Trench, now that's arisen from the ground, and it's located inside of a mountain range. So the only way to get here is to have the Falcon. Now let's talk a little bit about this before we even go inside here. We'll go into the tower and then we'll just hang here for a second. So the Cultists Tower is a very tall, very challenging tower that has the unique aspect of that you can only use magic attacks. So you've got to keep that in mind. Now, before you even attempt this tower, I want you to have done a couple of things. You need the Phoenix Esper, you need to have learned all of its spells, including Arise, otherwise known as Life 3, and you need the Ragnarok Esper, so that you know Ultima. You want 2 people to at least know Ultima, and at least 2 people to know Arise, and you'll see why when we fight the boss of this tower. So this is a very tall, very long tower. If you prefer, you can put Mog in your party and equip the Mululu charm or the Moogle's charm to him so that you don't get attacked. I prefer to do it the real way and fight my way up and down the tower. So we're going to go ahead here and make sure our default speed is set to run. In Final Fantasy III you would need the speed boots. And we're going to go ahead and start climbing up the tower. Treasure, treasure. So this tower is very linear. It's literally just steps all the way up. But you have to fight off. Guys, as you can see, there is only magic spells available here. So we're going to light these guys up with some Ultima. And Kiraga to take care of those gravity spells. You can see how devastating Ultima is. Now you don't get experience in here, but you get a ton of magic points. So make sure that you balance your Espers accordingly. When run finishes, move it to the next so that you get those magic points. Now, when you come across these doors, I'll show you in a minute here once we take care of this fight. Just gotta keep curing after every fight. These guys like to use lots of status spells and gravity on you, which lowers half your hit points, or give or take. So when you come across these doors, you want to go inside all these doors. Cultists Tower, obtain safety bit. Now, what you want to do is check around the treasure boxes. See how you see this exclamation point? The first one has a hidden door that appears. Now, see the door appeared down below one level, so we have to go back down and go inside here. This is the air anchor, the strongest tool for Edgar. Very good to have if Edgar is in your party. Magic urns. You know what, that guy ran, so we'll light him up with some holy here. Oh. Alright, he's strong against fire and holy. Alright. God, what's this guy not strong against? Alright, well, whatever, he left. May have to cast Libra on those guys. Again, after every fight, check your health. So, continuing our climb here. Just going to keep working our way up. The guys are going to get stronger as you go higher. So, keep that in mind here. Terra's Ultima should take care of this. There we go. Alright, let's take care of that. So the tower just keeps going and going and going, as you can see. Again, just keep using your Ultima spell and just take care of these guys. It's not even worth using any other real spells. One blast from Ultima usually will take care of any guy in here. Just health check here. Again, keep an eye on your magic points. Genji shield. Magic defense goes down 2, defense goes up 7, magic evasion goes down a lot. Let's see if anybody else would benefit from it. Not going to use it right now. Just run from magic urns. They'll run from you. Don't even waste your magic points on them. Guys are getting stronger, as you can see here, and they will start casting stronger spells. As you can see. So, whenever anybody falls, like that, bring them back right away. Now, Terra needs some ethers. I've got over 100 ethers, so I'm not worried about running out. Edgar's still stuck. And now continuing along, as you can see, Thank you. Ether. Alright, let's heal here. So here is a dragon. Now this dragon is actually really easy. This is the Holy Dragon. So all you have to do to beat this dragon is find and cast silence on it. You've now nullified pretty much this whole dragon. And then just light into it with ultimate. There we go. Super easy. Just cast silence and light him up with all your level 3 spells or ultimate. Get 10 AP, no experience, no gil. Obtain Holy Lance. 2 dragons remaining. So a Holy Lance is a really good weapon for Edgar, but at the same time it's not better than the Zantetsuken sword, so I prefer to keep the sword. Alright, so moving on here. Let's go up, 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 up. Some more. So as you can see, more of the same here. We're surrounding these guys, so just gonna beat these guys as fast as we can. Nice. Sabin learned Ultima. Awesome. So now I've got 3 people who know Ultima. So let's take off Ragnarok. Give him Bahamut. Level 80 magic. So you'll notice that Shadow and Sabin's Ultima is weaker than Terra's because their magic power's a little less still right now. Alright, let's do some healing here. Poison, Esper's. Terra's done with Raiden. Oh wait, she's already done with Alexander too. She is done with all of these. Alright, so she still needs Bahamut. Alright, so that's a good thing. So for now, just so we don't get confused, take off this. Esper's. Shadow learned level 3 spells. He needs to learn Phoenix spells. Edgar. Just get him off that. Get Ultima going on him. Obtain force armor. Magic evasion goes up. Nope. So we have reached the top of the Cultists Tower. So before we go inside here, let's go ahead and make sure we are fully prepped. Alright. And let's go ahead here, and health is good. Alright, let's go in. So we'll switch the default speed to walk. So here is the top of the Cultists Tower. We obtained the soul of Thamasa. Now when you go to leave, you're met with a little surprise. The soul of Thamasa is basically a Kefka's treasure, good treasure, that gives you some special abilities. Or Kefka's treasure, return the treasure. So you can't go anywhere. Here comes a enemy. Now this enemy has some unique abilities, so we'll talk about that here. This is the Magic Master. Now, here's what I want you to do. We want you to cast Re-Raise on everyone. Just work your way through the party. Because what will happen is when you beat this boss, he's going to cast Ultima, and he's going to kill the party. So you need to have Life 3 or Re-Raise in place to prevent that. So there we go. So now we can start to let into this guy. So let's start laying into him with Ultima. Alright, maybe not. You see how strong this guy actually is here. And then cast Reflect. And then work your way down the line, casting Reflect. Alright, now that we've got Reflect on everybody, let's go ahead here. Actually, one more Reflect. Now we'll start doing our Ultima spells. Ultima here. So barrier changes means he changes what he's weak against, but Ultima doesn't apply to that because it's a non-elemental spell. see what he's doing here. Can't really hurt us because we have Reflect. And there, we beat him. So now watch what'll happen. He'll kill our party, but as long as we have re-raise on someone, we'll win the fight. So what you want to do is, again, have re-raise across the board so that at least one of your party members survives the fight and you get a Mega Elixir for your troubles. Alright, so now that we beat that guy, let's go ahead here and heal up. So we gotta bring Shadow, Sabin back. And then use some ethers to replenish what we lost. Okay, so let's make sure we're good here. We are. Let's go ahead here and go to abilities. Actually, equip. I'll show you what we got. So, the Soul of Thamasa is right here. An ancient Thamasian orb that bears a wondrous power. It changes the magic command to dual cast. So what that allows you to do is cast, say, Ultima twice in a row. Now, I'm not actually going to equip that right now because I like the relics I have. I'll save it for boss fights. So now we're just going to continue to reverse course out of the Cultists Tower. Re-raise, help me out there. Get Shadow back up. Do some curing. Or Shadow. This will take care of these guys. And continuing down. Level 70 magic, level 50 magic. Want to see if I can get Shadow up so he gets the experience for the magic. Ah, she cast Ultima first. That's fine. Alright. So again, more of the same. Just bringing back anybody who Took a bit of a beating there. Actually, you know what? You can see I'm almost out of ethers. But we're about 3/4 of the way down here. So as you can see, like I said, you could have used, you can put on reflect rings if you have a bunch of them to make this place all that much easier. But just keep in mind that if you use reflect rings, you can no longer cast heal on anyone. So using reflect rings is great, but it does come at a cost. That was a wasted ultimate. Just for one guy, but that's alright. And this should be the last section here. Magic urns. But these guys don't do anything, they help you. And then they'll run off. They're just like the little break. Surrounded. There we go. Took care of those guys. Right. Oh yeah, that's right. He's dead. Alright, here's the last section. As you can see, the guys are getting weaker. Save and learn flare. Nice. Preemptive strike. Terra's running out of magic points, so... Uh-oh. Oops. Sorry, Ultimate, take care of this guy. Certain guys have reflect rings on, so you have to remember that. Alright, coming down to the end of the Cultists Tower. There we are, back at the beginning. Alright, so in this video, we climbed to the top of the Cultists Tower, otherwise known as the Fanatics Tower in Final Fantasy III, and we acquired the Soul of Thamasa, which now grants us the ability to use something called Dual Cast, which allows you to cast 2 magic spells in sequence in a battle, which is totally awesome. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. As always, if anyone has any questions or comments or needs help with Final Fantasy VI, drop that comment down below, and I will do my best to help you out. If you can click that like button and subscribe to Tech Gamers World, that would be totally awesome. I will see you around. Keep on gaming.